long time. It's Chris, your friendly neighborhood gaming librarian. If you can't tell already, definitely been on a bit of a Spider-Man kick recently, but I'm just here with sort of a year-end sort of podcast and stream today to talk about some of my favorite games I've played throughout 2021, as well as just going through and playing some Halo this evening. So, uh, a bit cheesy. I call them the Gammies, and so these are the top 10 games I played throughout this year. So, if you're a librarian, these might be titles that you want to add to your library's collection, or if you're just a gamer watching this stream, definitely games worth checking out. Some of them are mainstream, some of them are more hidden titles. This was definitely overall a huge year for Xbox, I would say, with a lot of the titles on this list being on Xbox, and I'm sure starting next year, and maybe a PlayStation year, and hopefully a Nintendo one if we do end up getting Zelda. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, number 10, it's an oldie but a goodie, and it is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why do I say this? Because we got some of our final DLC characters for the end of this year. So, of course, the big one that we got was Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and so it was a character that nobody thought possible that we would see in this game, and so I thought it was very fitting wrap up that we got Sora as the last character. I know it was something that I had heard rumored, or the double quotation, rumored as a character that would come out as far back as like Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube, and so it was nice to finally see it come to fruition. He handles very floaty, so as a Kirby main, I thought I would have it under control. No, definitely even lighter and floatier than Kirby or Jigglypuff. But definitely my number 10 highlight game of the year. As well, Walkabout Games, thank you for checking in. Merry Christmas to you, as well as a Happy New Year. Hope you are doing well and not having to work too late tonight. Number 9. This one I recently just became the Pokemon champion, so I went through the Elite Four. But Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This was originally a DS release way back in, I think, 2007. So about the year that I graduated high school. And I never got a chance to play much of it. So it was one that I maybe beat the first few gyms, and then it went to the wayside. So when this remastering was coming out, I figured I would give it a shot, especially in anticipation of Pokemon Arceus, which is coming out next month, towards the tail end of January. And lo and behold, I dubbed this the game with the honorary title of the best game to play while you have a baby and a baby Bjorn attached to you. Well, I'm trying to entertain Sophie and then entertain myself. I'll usually pick up my Switch and play a bit of Pokemon on the go while rocking Sophie or just pacing around the house. Definitely an awesome game, worth checking out. And of course, the counterpart to this is Shining Pearl. My number 8 game, and the best one that I really played this year, from a personal perspective, was the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I talked about it earlier in the year, but I got to Platinum the first game, which really means a lot to me. I'm one of those weird folks that, in terms of my preference of the trilogy, number 1 is always going to be my favorite. I'm a big fan of old school BioWare. The storytelling's phenomenal, and it was just an amazing experience to play through the entire trilogy again, to see it sort of in a new modern perspective, 4K, shiny graphics, faster load times, all that kind of thing. And yeah, it was just one of my favorite titles of the year. If you haven't had a chance, it's definitely worth picking up. I know it's been on sale recently, and it's a masterpiece of storytelling. Number 7, and one that sort of had me tearing my hair out a bit, but enjoyed every single second of it was Metroid Dread. Back in the day when I had the Game Boy Advance, I had played a ton of Metroid Fusion and a bit of Zero Mission, and it was one of my favorite games. So when I found out that they were finally releasing a sequel and sort of a soulful sequel to the Fusion game, I was like, yes, please, 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 let me play this game. And yeah, hopped right into it. Like you would expect of the 2D side-scrolling Metroid games, it's one of exploration. You're backtracking to areas that you couldn't get past before, but suddenly you have a new power-up, and you're back there. Hence the title Metroidvania. Definitely punishing. The number of times that I would have to put my controller down because I was like, enough is enough. I'm tired of dying. I'm hating every second of this. Only to pick it up a few hours later or the day after I had some time to sit down and look at the sort of like enemy patterns and the boss patterns, to then go back in and just decimate the boss or the in this case the enemies that forever frustrated me. Was such a gratifying feeling. And of course I picked this up day and date with my Switch OLED, and let me say, this game absolutely shines on that OLED screen. It's definitely up there. Even Pokemon looks amazing on the Switch OLED, so definitely a strong pitch for if you're looking or have been contemplating upgrading your console. Definitely worth it. And my number 7 pick, Metroid Dread. Number 6, this I give the honorary title of the wifeys to, because this was one that before Sophie came along, my wife and I sat down and just absolutely blasted through. As she had experience in the past with the 3D World game, and I had played a bit of it on the Wii U, but not as much as her. And yeah, I was Peach throughout most of it until I unlocked Rosalina. She was often Toad, and between the two of us, we just blasted through the main game, got through almost all of the special levels that come after the fact, and just had an absolute blast. It was an easy to pick up game. We had a lot of fun. Admittedly, may have cheated a bit. The special unlock that you get with the Peach Amiibo, as you can see here, is the infinite, the Mario Amiibo, as seen here, is the infinite unlock suit. And so we, or not infinite unlock, but the White Tanuki. So we went through and White Tanuki suit did a lot of levels that sort of were kicking our butts, but it was a lot of fun to have. And Bowser's Fury, if you were a fan of Super Mario Odyssey back in 2017, play Bowser's Fury. Do yourself a favor. Go out and play it. It's not something that you have to unlock. It's right there from the beginning. And it was sort of a fun, open world adventure that I'm hopeful is sort of pointing towards the future of what Mario might be, where everything is in one world and you're not having to hop in between places or stages. Number 5, this was sort of a hidden gem on Xbox Game Pass, but The Artful Escape is one of my absolute favorite games of 2021. It's maybe 5-6 hours tops to blast through. So I played it in an afternoon, and you're following a young 20-something prodigy whose uncle has passed away, and he's there to mourn and pay respect to his uncle by putting on a huge concert. But this guy is trying to find his sound, and he doesn't want to just be a repeat of his uncle, but he also doesn't just want to be a lame musician going up on the stage. And so it's a game full of fantastical riffs. You're forever shredding on the guitar and just having a lot of fun. And yeah, if you have an afternoon or an evening over the winter break to sit down and want to play something really unique and interesting and amazingly styled, The Artful Escape is definitely one worth picking up, and one of my favorite hidden gems of the year. Number 4 was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You know, a lot of reviewers say this, but it was really like playing a Pixar film. It was amazing. Every minute of it I had a blast with. I platinumed the game in the end. All the weapons were hilarious and quirky and charming. Of course, my favorite will always be the topiary gun, and you can go back in past videos and streams I've done where I've talked about Ratchet and Clank to see the topiary gun in action. But yeah, it was just an awesome platformer, one that I really enjoyed. And after having played Insomniac's Miles Morales the year before, was really happy to have something so quick. Now, that being said, I'm pretty sure Insomniac's going to take a long time before they give us anything new. Probably Spider-Man 2 will be the next one, but if they continue putting out quality games like this one, absolutely worth it. And if you're a fan of platformers, do yourself a favor, pick this one up. Now, Forza Horizon 5, my last stream that I done last month was on this title, and I have since beaten the campaign. First time since, I think, for Forza Horizon 2, where I had actually sat down and played the story campaign before getting bogged down in DLC. But this was a blast from start to finish. Absolutely amazing game. And recently, because I like to log in daily, I played this initially on my Series X, where it looks amazing, loads super fast. But I have my Xbox One X in the living room that, when I'm taking care of Sophie and just want to get a quick match of either Halo or Forza in, I'll boot it up there. And I didn't want to take up the install space on my One X. So I played it through the cloud version. And lo and behold, it's actually phenomenal. You don't even have to install the game. I just boot it up through the cloud and it connects through the Wi-Fi. And yeah, it's just an absolutely fun game. My Subaru Impreza is my all-time favorite go-to vehicle, followed by, of course, the UNSC Warthog, because I have to pay homage to Halo. And, of course, we get to number 2 game, and my number 2 favorite, and this was a very contentious spot to fill between, and this is my number 1 spot for my top 10 game. But Halo Infinite is number 2, and for a very important reason why I talked about 1. But yeah, absolutely groundbreaking. As I kept telling my wife, what being able to climb anything that you looked at in the game world in Breath of the Wild did for Zelda, being able to look anywhere in the Halo Infinite world and know that you can grapple shot if you want to, has changed fundamentally how Halo plays. And, of course, as I talked about, big fan of Miles Morales. So, of course, if I can Spider-Man as Master Chief, I'm going to Spider-Man everywhere with that grapple shot. And I have had an absolute blast with it. After I go through the Gammies, I'll be playing a bit of Halo multiplayer. But, yeah, it was definitely a worthwhile game. Came free with Game Pass, but I picked up the Steelbook edition as well. And, of course, the shining highlight. I have to thank my wife for this one. Is my all-time favorite early Christmas present that I got. Of course, the replica Nerf version of the MA-40 rifle, which is very noisy. You can hear it rev up with the engine. And, of course, got shot with it almost immediately. And I can say, when you get shot with it, it actually hurts a lot. So I would suggest not shooting yourself or your loved ones at close range, but you have to experiment to figure it out. But yeah, definitely game worth picking up. The multiplayer is free to play, so if you are running a library program for librarians out there, great thing to get into. You don't even need Game Pass to get it for free. And then if you have Game Pass, of course, then you can get the campaign. And I'm looking forward to the campaign co-op that's coming out hopefully in the late spring next year. And of course, drum roll for number 1, because this is the number 2 game. My number 1 game this year was Psychonauts 2. And so, as I said, it was a very tight race with Halo, but Psychonauts won out because, Ratchet & Clank was an amazing platformer with amazing graphics and amazing weapons and enemies to fight. Psychonauts 2 had a really touching and phenomenal story. And that's why it's my number 1 game. It stuck out to me. It's a game that deals with mental health in weird, quirky ways that only Tim Schafer, the creative mind behind Double Fine Games and the developers of Psychonauts 2 could come up with. But, it took me 12 hours to play through this game. I loved every single moment of it. Every single world that you explored was funky and out there and just outrageously fun to play through. The story and the characters made me laugh. One of my favorite moments of all time, if you have a chance to YouTube it or if you want to play it yourself, is when Rasputin gets to the forest area and encounters sort of the student that occupies the forest and their interaction with the animals. It's a very humorous take on Beauty and the Beast concept and trope. But yeah, my number 1 game, Psychonauts 2, absolutely worth playing. This one is multi-platform, so you can play it on PlayStation as well. Those are my top 10 games of the year for my 2021 The Gammies. If you want to leave the comments on YouTube or in the stream chat what some of your favorite games were, I would love to hear. And without further ado, what we'll do is switch over to some Halo Infinite. We'll drop down a double XP pass and play some multiplayer. So there's been a couple of events so far in Halo. Right now it's with your contingency one. A few weeks ago there was a sort of a samurai-based one. But I've been having a lot of fun with this one. I could not help myself the other day. I had to get the kitty cat suit, Halo armor. Apparently it's causing the internet to go ablaze with comments about how Halo might be becoming Fortnite with its cosmetics. I just want to have a Meowster Chief. Now, I do not claim to be great at this game by any means. I'm still very much a work in progress when it comes to playing this game, but it's not as hard to get into. I've been playing Halo for 20 years now, and I had taken, probably a 5-year hiatus. Surprisingly easy to hop back into again after such a long time. Recently, they've updated the game, so they've listened a lot to people complaining about the Battle Pass and how quickly that loads up. They've just released a patch with a whole bunch of new game types, including Fiesta, Team SWAT, Team Slayers, your traditional team deathmatch, that have helped change up the game a bit, that I've quite enjoyed. But we'll start with Fiesta, which is Chaos, so all power weapons going into this one. I always try my best. I often find my best weapon is grenades in this game. Sorry, just double checking to make sure that I have no friends on playing along. May join along with them. And so overall, you know, the reviews that this game has gotten speak really accurately to what this game is. I've had an absolute blast with it. I don't think I've been this invested in Halo since Halo 3. And yeah, it's come with its shortcomings. You know, I wish it was co-op campaign because one of my favorite things to do when I was growing up was to play through with my friends. But outside of that, I had an absolute blast. Hello. Ah, they snuck up on me with the sword on that one. Of course, the joys of playing online multiplayer. You never know who you might be playing with. Right. Gonna make it count. So if I hadn't already said it, the grapple shot is definitely one of my favorite new accessories in this game. All right. Because yeah, it just adds such versatility to the map and verticality. That was quite fun the other day. I got to play with one of the devs of the game. It was an enjoyable experience. It was cool to see that I could hold my own. Oh, there you go. Perfect headshot. Oh. I was looking for the sword person. They snuck up on me. Yeah, so outside the multiplayer, which is free to play, the campaign, also worth checking out. I've probably put in about 12 hours so far. And again, very much a very much Breath of the Wild moment. Ah. yeah, similar to Breath of the Wild, the game world opens up, and once it does, it's an absolute game changer. And it reminds me very much of in the original Halo, this time the cartographer level. All right. You sometimes wonder if the people that you play with are also streaming at the same time. Oh. Okay. The might of the Cinder Shot. Oh, the rocket launcher. The one weapon that I'm more prone to kill myself with than kill the enemy with. Oh. You see, more prone to die with. Well, I tried. Yeah, the most enjoyable thing that I've definitely found with Halo since playing it has been the spread with my friends. You know, one has a Series S now, but originally had a 1X, and then others playing on PC, and we can all play together. So having that cross-play right off the bat is really enjoyable. No, I did not win that boxing match. But yeah, it's been nice to have this spread across and to be able to play with friends on any platform. And yeah, while my number one game, Psychonauts 2, didn't have a multiplayer, it's just been nice to revisit the classic. Yeah, a lot of homage paid to the older Halos, I find. And compared to the other shooters that came out, so Call of Duty Vanguard came out this year, and Battlefield 2049, which I've enjoyed both. Portal and Battlefield is absolutely fantastic. And the single player in Vanguard is worth checking out. I really enjoyed. Just trying to make it so that we don't have to listen to others unnecessarily. yeah, match chat and may shut off for the stream, just so that we don't have to listen to somebody talking about porn and all that kind of stuff. So okay, let's hop back into it. So we'll do one more Fiesta match. Or we'll see what their challenges I have. Oh, we can do some tactical Slayer. So this is, of course, the return of SWAT. So they've had to change name. So going with battle rifle, quick matches, no shield, so it's all headshots. If you're hit with a headshot, you die instantly. So I'm just letting your friend know that I cannot join them at the moment. All right. Seldom do you get the chance to do a back attack. But when you do, you take the opportunity. Oh, yeah, hit from the side. There we go. So, well, you know, I'm not the greatest player around. I would definitely say the accessibility of this game makes it quite appealing. And it has that Call of Duty feel to it. You can run, the movement pace is faster. Supposedly, come this spring, they are going to be releasing a new maps and an update that allows you to do campaign co-op, which is always fun. You shouldn't run towards the enemy, you should just shoot. Oh, well. Well played. So you always wonder why a player leaves when their team is winning. Usually it's the opposite way around. So I always wonder if this is game mode that benefits from mouse and keyboard. Or if it's a disadvantage playing with a controller. Okay, time to run into the fire. Likely die right off the bat. Listen to the classic Halo tunes. Halo Infinite, insert coin. I want to play that arcade game. Oh, I missed one. I missed the second one. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm glad I caught that one on stream. But yeah, outside of Halo, I've been bouncing with Forza recently. On the Switch, been doing a lot of Tetris and Pokemon. Definitely looking forward to Christmas and hoping for Riders Republic on the PlayStation 5. That's a hidden gem for sure. I took out a copy from my own local library, and if you ever played SSX, Tricky or any of the extreme snowboarding games in the past, Riders Republic is definitely that. Except you get mountain bikes, you get rocket gliders, and you get snowboards or skis. Also had the chance to pick up Chicory, which came out earlier this year. And it's a fun, quirky game based around painting and color. That's just very chill, very relaxed, fun adventure game. And then, yeah, thinking for the next stream I might do something along the lines of where I talk about 2022 title that I'm looking forward to. Because 2022 is looking to be a very stacked year. God of War, Horizon, Elden Ring, hopefully Breath of the Wild too. Splatoon 3 if I didn't say it already. Oh, we are tied neck and neck. Oh. Well, it was a close match. I have to say that's probably the closest match I've ever played of SWAT. Alright. May not get a double kill. So we'll do some fun ones instead. Okay. Do some quick play. This is always a random mixed bag of you don't know what you're going to end up with. See which trends are online. Yeah, definitely been having the opportunity to game here and there throughout the year. Again, if you want to leave comments or drop into the stream chat, let me know what games have you enjoyed most of the year, what games are you looking forward to in 2022. I always like hearing about it. For those in library land, is there anything that you want me to talk about? Any games that you'd like me to explore? I may not be posting as much on parental leave, but I can always, it gives me ideas of things that I can put up and create content for. I like to refer to myself as the candy cane kitty cat, or Meowster Chief. Christmas Meowster Chief. Didn't have enough time to activate it. But speaking of Xbox and playing on the console, if you haven't had a chance, definitely worth checking out. There was a really cool documentary put out celebrating the anniversary of the Xbox and its 20th anniversary. That's free on YouTube, and it's really interesting because it offers a perspective that you would think it would be Xbox centric, but it does a lot to look at the gaming industry in the past 20 years. Talks to people from Nintendo and PlayStation. And yeah, learned a lot about sort of the background between the three the three red rings of death on the 360. And the original Xbox almost wasn't. Okay, Energy Sword is definitely a way to get back the zone. Sure, I'll pick up the Energy Sword. See if I can capture C. And if we can get B, that'd be great. Okay. That was a nice benefit to have. Get A back. Because the point is, so long as you can hold 2, then you're golden. Take C back. Then go get A. Just hopping back and forth. Ooh, close. Came close to getting them. So gotta get B back. As you can see, best part about that Nerf gun is that it came with the code for a skin. So that my assault rifle in game looks like the Halo one, or looks like the Nerf gun. So definitely a highlight. All right. There we go. And do a quick double kill, but at least we didn't lose Bravo. Pushing for Charlie. All right. Push our way up to A. Go back, get Charlie. All right. Here I figured we would have got more points. Go get C back. And you got a run back for C. There is nothing more satisfying than that last shot. Well, at least tried to capture all three. Play a little bit of catch up. Ooh, about to lose A. Not good. We tried. Oh, there we go. Ooh, should have just kept firing. Yeah, definitely Gaming Historian. Hoping tonight to check out 8-Bit Christmas. I'm Canadian, so it's on Crave. But as Neil Patrick Harris apparently looks at the Christmas from his childhood involved in getting an NES, and it looks quite funny. Just a bit before my time. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, you think I would have won in that boxing match? It's always hard to tell. Gonna play some catch up again. Get B back. And I'll just run back fraternally that way. Snag all three for a few seconds. Get the double points. And there you go. Snag it for the win. Ooh. Yeah, 8-Bit Christmas looks like a lot of fun with Neil Patrick Harris, so hope you check that one out on Crave. The Xbox documentary, Spider-Man, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It'll change your life. Definitely cried, laughed. It does a great job of mixing the two together. So we have 25 minutes left in the pass. So just do a quick back out. Gotta customize my person, put on my little scarf naturally. Oh no, I can't. That's a sad time. Oh, I want the psych apples. That looks delightful. Alright. Apparently that may be on the other one? Oh, okay. So it's I have to play as this soldier. Okay, I can do that. So you get a wide range of colors. All right. Well, that was fun, but we'll go back into multiplayer. See what our new challenges are. All right, let's hop into some big team battles. We'll load up one. I'm hoping it's not CTF, but we'll see. I'm really hopeful. If not, I'll just take off a couple of the challenge boxes as we go along. It will be nice, hopefully, one day when you can go into big team battle and take out the ones that you don't want. I like oddball, I will even put up with the Power Seed one, but capture lag, absolutely hate. Usually because it's on too large of a map for its own good. Oh no. Alright. Well, we'll try again. See if we can get in. Sometimes it acts up like this. But yeah. Oh, what was I going to say? In terms of some of the games that did make the top 10 list that are worth mentioning, Shin Megami Tensei 5, absolute blast. If you haven't played the series, it's sort of like the inspiration to Persona, but one that I've really enjoyed. It's a bit harder, it's a bit darker. It's kind of like Pokemon, but with demons. Yeah, definitely worth checking out that one. Far Cry 6 has been an absolute hoot to play. And the season pass has been really creative in the DLC that they've been releasing. I need to hop back into Valhalla. Apparently, there's a huge Ragnarok event coming up with that one, or not event, but expansion that's coming out in the new year. That is worth checking out. I'm trying to think of what else I have been playing. Unpacking is on Game Pass. Really quirky, hand-drawn game. Easy achievement if you're on the Xbox playing it. Yeah, you're literally just unpacking stuff. You're unpacking a box here, you're unpacking a box there, and setting up your rooms just the way that you want them. So it's one of those chill games that I play when I just want something peaceful and relaxing that isn't too stressful. Sophie is number one fan of it as well. WarioWare Get It Together, I did a stream back in the summertime, and you continue playing with Andrea, but that is definitely an absolute blast to play with your family. It's a different take on Mario Party Superstars, which is another one worth mentioning. Yeah, absolutely had a blast with. Because it's 5 seconds. You have to beat these mini games super fast. And so, I've enjoyed it. Okay, gotta wait for the map to load. But at least it's Big Team Slayer and not CTF. Which I will happily take any day. Alright, and here we go. Oh, and off they go. Also, the campaign is really fantastic for sharpening your accuracy with weapons. I got really good with the pistol and mangler in particular because playing the campaign. Okay. Oh, I was hoping. I was hoping we got shot out. See, that's my only complaint sometimes about the battle pass, that you have to do these specific challenges, and it's rather annoying because sometimes you don't want to do them, or if they're under such like specific circumstances, makes it very hard to do. Okay, here we go. Here's hoping. Alright, I have no idea what it was that killed us. It sounded like something was tracking us, but the symbol is for an assault rifle. I'm hoping I only needed one kill on that turret for a challenge, but I suspect that I may have needed more than that. Don't mind me. Oof. Okay. Gotta get my head behind cover. Alright. Reload. Pop out again. Okay. It was short-lived. Usually with power weapons, I don't even survive that long, so I will take it. I think we may have a AFK teammate, which just makes the game a little more challenging. Just hop in that ghost. Don't mind me. Yeah, got stuck, but hey, helped to take down one person. So consider that something. Oh. Definitely didn't stand a chance against somebody with the sword. Try as I might. I'm not that invincible. Oh, Ghost on Drag. You should have known. Oh, my goodness. Got me from the grave. Definitely one of my favorite activities. Now that I've been playing more multiplayer on Xbox, is seeing some of the gamer tags that have come up. You can tell that originality has gone down the drain. Everyone has 4 or 5 digits after their username now. Oof. Don't know what killed me in the end. Whether it was somebody who shot me, technically, or if it was one of my teammates. I'll take that double kill. Ooh. Oh, nice. Here I was hoping that they'd come around the corner and I could just smash down with the hammer. Oof. Well played. How am I doing? Hey! Top 5? Can't complain about that. As you can tell, one of my favorite parts, the tabby cat tag. Can't go into battle without having a cat by your side. Oh, they had the sword even. Put one last rocket in the chamber. Make it count. There you go. Sent that corpse flying. There we go. Quick round. Not too bad. Oh, 1 out of 15 kills. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright, we have 8 minutes left. So this will likely be my last match for tonight. So we'll make it a fun one that counts. We'll do traditional Team Slayer. Yeah, outside of that, looking forward to Christmas coming up 2 days from now. Definitely excited to watch the kids open all their presents to see what they've gotten. Actually, really excited for my wife to open up some of her gifts. There's some that she's not expecting, which should be delightful. And of course, getting to spend time with family is the best part of all. We'll see if some video games come out. Classic Jackbox, maybe some Mario Party. And then New Year's right around the corner, 2022. Hopefully it shaped up to be a good year. 2021 was absolutely phenomenal and life-changing, and so yeah, 2022. Can't wait to see what you hold in store. Of course, not go with on that one. Right, and we'll make this last round count. Oh, well, it was short-lived. This map is way too short for a sniper rifle, unless you can get up in the tower. Oof. Well done. Definitely gonna say I will look forward to new rotation maps. Hopefully we get a whole onslaught of them in 2022. I thank the devs so far for all the work that they've put in. No. Well, that was a failed attempt. I'm sure, yeah. 5 deaths, no kills. I'm the worst kind of teammate to have. See, when the teammates don't pick up the power weapons, you can't leave them behind for the enemy team to pick up. Oh boy, I tell you, it is hard on such a small map to get a good shot out. Hey, we gave it a shot. Gotta make it count. So, always got a question, am I stealing the kill from a teammate when I do that? Or am I helping them? Oof. Didn't know where that came from. Also been playing a lot of the N64 expansion pass on the Switch. Paper Mario just recently came out, so been exploring that classic. Of course, being able to play old school Mario Kart has been really refreshing. Nice little blast from the past. There we go. The grenade got him in the end. Can't say that we're going to win this round, but can't win every single one. Am I at the bottom? Hey, I'm at the top now. Would you look at that? Make the small comeback and score. Not the greatest, but something. Smacked from behind. Didn't even see it coming. That's probably my most gained medal is from the grave. I am notorious for earning that one. Hey, got 2 kills in the end, so made it a valiant shot. Yeah, thank you for those who tuned in today. Thank you, Walkabout Games, for saying hello at the start, even though I know you were at work. I know you couldn't stay long. And yeah, to everyone who watched, I hope you have a happy holidays, spend time with your family, give everyone hugs, enjoy some good food, and more importantly, enjoy some good games. And with that, that has been Chris, the Gaming Librarian, gaming with you today, and wishing you all happy holidays and happy new year. Have a great night. Bye.